closely. They're trying to prevent this house to its left from getting on fire. But I actually want to take you guys down here. There's dozens of people outside on the sidewalks just trying to see what's going on. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. They're just trying to see what's going on out here. But there's actually another house that's on fire as well. Dozens of families are without a home tonight after the fire ripped through these green metal townhomes right behind me. I want you to take a look at the damage that has been caused due to this fire. If you can see on the back end of this complex, 17 units were affected by this fire. This area of the apartment complex is still without power. I actually want to take you guys inside. We're going to turn off the light on our camera so you can see exactly how dark it is. As you can see, the light at 2881 is still on, but the family that used to live here doesn't call this place home anymore. Morgan Smith was found dead right behind this door by her 2 young children. Bribery, tax evasion, money laundering. Those are just a few of the charges that a Bibb County deputy is facing tonight. Visited 3 out of the 5 gas stations that were shut down, and those 3 gas stations were back up and running. But I'm actually here at one of them off of Sparta Highway, and they're currently closed. His body was laying on this street earlier today, just about 3 hours ago. As you can see right behind me, there's a tree down on this entire street. This out. This security device right here has actually 3 cameras inside. You can see that someone has left a candle on the scene to remember Danny and his life. If you or anyone you know knows what happened to Danny or any information, it's the worst it's been all night, all day. This is the worst it's been. The lights are out.
It is called Praying for Justice for Miss Morgan Smith and her children and family.
Janice Fordham wrote a letter of prayer after her neighbor was killed on Walmart Drive. Morgan Smith was only 26 years old when she was gunned down in her home.
God, please give the divine revelation to Bibb County Sheriff Department officials, detectives, and crime units.
Fordham just wants justice for Morgan and her 2 children. Smith's 4-year-old son and his little sister found their mother behind these windows. Once police arrived to the scene, they took the children to Fordham's home.
The police came over and asked a few questions, but they came back over later with the kids.
Earlier that day, when a maintenance worker arrived to the home for repair work, the 4-year-old boy told him that his mother wasn't okay.
Under the circumstances, they were very calm. It's like, you know, it had to be God that had his hand on both of them.
The Bloomfield community says they're praying for the Smith family.
Our hearts go out for the kids as well as their moms. And when you got little bitty babies like that, I know they're traumatized.
Now 2 children are left without a mother, but they still have each other.
No doubt that he's going to be her angel for a long time. And we pray for peace and justice.
Oh my gosh, Brian, if you can see me, if you can hear me, you know me. I'm always there for you. I don't care where you are. I don't care how deep, how dark, how cold, how hot. You call me, I'll come.
43-year-old Brian Samples' family is doing everything they can to find him.
You can't. You know, the worry and the wonder. And just the concern and thinking he needs help and we're not able to help him.
The concern continues to linger. A month later, Brian was last seen in East Dublin at the Red Carpet Inn with friends.
A young man with a love for people and a love for music and carpentry.
East Dublin and Dodge County Police are looking for answers, but they're asking for your help.
A son, a daddy, a grandfather, a brother, who's loved and missed.
Samples has 3 children that are wondering when their father will be home.
The emotional roller coaster is so almost unbearable.
The family says without the prayers, they wouldn't be able to make it.
We'll never give up looking for you, Brian. We'll never give up.
First thing I saw was the glass on the ground. I was like, wait a minute, what is that?
Patty Jacobs went to the movie theater with her husband and her children Sunday afternoon.
This was broke, but not this. And so there were still pieces of glass up here, but it was just shattered and all inside and all outside.
Around 5 p.m. when she left out of the theater, her car was broken into.
I had a black bag that was my Sunday bag I took to church. So I had my Bible, Sunday school, choir stuff in it.
3 other cars were broken into at the same time in this parking lot.
Very frustrating to see that they have no way to even find out who could have been, the ones that did it.
According to Amstar 16, they don't have security cameras on the outside of the property, and they aren't liable for anything that happens in the parking lot. The victims tell me they wish there was some kind of security in place outside.
Because that's a lot of people there. The parking lot was full.
Oftentimes, dozens of people are here to enjoy a movie, and now they have to fear if their possessions are safe while doing so.
It's because my 10-year-old was just fearful. She was scared to death, that the people may still be around. She didn't know if they were going to come back. She was just scared.
Now 4 people are left with stolen goods and broken windows. And according to the sheriff's deputies, there's still no suspect.